Girlies, a new quest could finally be coming to Dress to Impress, and there's also a chance that we could be getting a couple of new items with it. It's finally happening, guys. We might actually be getting another quest. Well, technically, this isn't a completely new quest because we already had it last year. But since the Brazil Summer Update came out a few weeks ago, people have been wondering where the Summer Quest is. And I'm not talking about just any quest. Apparently, Scarlet Fierce's quest from last year was always supposed to return because during the Dress to Impress Summer Update Q&A, the developer said, while we won't be introducing a new quest at the moment, the summer mini-quest Scarlet Treasure Hunt will be back sometime this summer. So that basically confirms that it is supposed to return. The real questions are, when is it coming out? Will anything new be added? And what exactly should we expect when it returns? Well, girlies, that is what we're going to talk about today because this quest could be coming back a lot sooner than you might think. The summer update came out earlier this month, and we didn't get another major update on the following Saturdays, so now people are wondering whether the quest could finally arrive this coming weekend. To figure out when it could possibly release, we have to go back and look at when the event came out last year. Scarlet Fierce's Treasure Hunt released on July 26th last year, and this weekend falls almost exactly around the same time. So, could the pirate quest finally return this Saturday? It is definitely possible. Nothing has been officially confirmed yet, so don't take this as a guaranteed release date. But the timing does make a lot of sense. The developer said it would return sometime during the summer, and we're now reaching almost the exact same part of July when it originally released last year. So, if you guys are excited for the quest to return, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any updates. And maybe if enough of us subscribe right now, we can somehow manifest the quest into releasing this weekend? Also, what is going on with my hair right now? Should I just go bald? Anyway, if you weren't playing Dress to Impress last summer, let's go over everything that happened in the original event, what rewards were available, and what could possibly be different this time. The original Scarlet Fierce event was basically split into two different experiences. There was an original quest involving Lana's yacht, and then there was Scarlet Fierce's treasure hunt inside free play. During the first part, you were on Lana's boat, or technically her giant yacht, because apparently Lana is extremely rich. Once you entered the quest, you had to choose between investigating the music or investigating the fog. If you chose to investigate the music, you had to complete a few different mini-games. There was a dance floor game, and after completing that section, you had to make your way through a small obby to find a treasure chest. Once you reached the treasure, you received one of the quest rewards. However, if you chose to investigate the fog, the quest became a little creepier. There was a monster in that section, and you had to make your way through the fog without getting caught. I'm pretty sure this was the section where you unlocked a skirt, although it has been a while since the original quest came out. Either way, you had to complete both sides of the quest if you wanted to collect both rewards. There was originally supposed to be a full Chapter 2 after that, but unfortunately, the developers weren't able to finish it in time. Instead of releasing Chapter 2, they added Scarlet Fierce's Treasure Hunt inside free play. This was a completely different type of quest. There was a special area inside the free play map where you had to search for hidden gems and treasure chests. The treasure chests contained different Scarlet Fierce rewards, including her makeup, boots, hairstyle, 50 stars, and 200 seashells. There was also a portal that took you into the event area, and you basically had to explore the map until you found everything. So, what exactly are they going to bring back this year? Personally, I'm not completely convinced that the original yacht quest is returning. During the summer Q&A, the developers specifically called it Scarlet Fierce's Treasure Hunt. That was the name of the free play quest where you searched for the hidden gems and treasure chests. They didn't say that the full original storyline or Chapter 1 was returning. Because of that, I think there is a much bigger chance that we'll only get the treasure hunt portion of the event. Of course, they could surprise us and bring everything back, but I wouldn't fully expect the yacht quest unless the developers officially confirm it. To be fair, the original storyline didn't really connect perfectly with everything else anyway, but it was still a lot of fun, so I definitely wouldn't complain if they brought it back. Now, let's talk about the items. Based on the original event, we should be able to unlock Scarlet Fierce's boots, hairstyle, top, and skirt. There was also special Scarlet Fierce makeup available during the event. I would show you the makeup right now, but there are so many makeup options in the game that I honestly cannot find it. I've probably already scrolled past it 5 times. Okay, whatever. Just trust me. She had makeup. There was also a special doll reward. During the event, the Lana doll could transform into Scarlet Fierce. I believe the gem collecting part of the event was connected to unlocking the doll, while the treasure chests were connected to the rest of Scarlet Fierce's outfit. So technically, there were two different treasure hunting activities happening at the same time. You had the hidden gems for the doll and the treasure chests for Scarlet Fierce's clothing and accessories. I'll definitely let you guys know exactly how everything works once the quest officially returns. Hopefully it comes back this weekend, but we'll have to wait and see. However, there is another big question. The map is completely different now because we are currently in Brazil. So where are they going to put the quest? Are they going to add a portal somewhere in the Brazil map that takes us back to the old event location? Or are they going to redesign the entire treasure hunt so it fits into the current summer map? They could easily place a portal somewhere in the middle of Brazil that teleports us into the old free play quest area. That would probably be the easiest option. But since the Brazil map already has an ocean area, I think it would be much cooler if they added something directly into the current map. Imagine if there was a broken down pirate ship floating somewhere near the beach, and you had to enter the ship to begin the quest. That would fit the pirate theme perfectly, and it would make the event feel a little different from last year. As someone who already completed the quest and collected the rewards last year, I'm also hoping that returning players receive something new. They have done something similar before. For example, Dress to Impress previously had special mermaid rounds. We also had special rounds for collaborations such as Wicked and Lady Gaga. When the mermaid event returned, players who had already unlocked the original mermaid tail were able to receive the newer siren tail. So, what if they do something similar with Scarlet Fierce's Treasure Hunt? Players who didn't complete the quest last year could still unlock the original outfit, while players who already own everything could receive one or two new pirate-themed rewards. I think that would make the event much more exciting for everyone. One item I would love to see is a pirate hook. We don't currently have a proper pirate hook in Dress to Impress, and I think it would be such a fun accessory for pirate, villain, sailor, or fantasy themes. I would also love a classic pirate hat. I know there is already a pirate-style hat in VIP, and it is actually really pretty, but it doesn't really look like the classic pirate hat that most people imagine. I'm talking about an old-school pirate hat with a skull and bones design, maybe a feather, and possibly a bandana toggle underneath it. They could even add new toggles to the existing VIP hat instead of creating a completely separate item. Maybe they could add a bandana, a skull symbol, or a more dramatic shape. I know we can already layer a bandana underneath it ourselves, but having a proper toggle would make it much easier to style. Maybe that idea is a little unnecessary, but I still think it would be fun. Let me know what pirate-themed items you would want them to add. Another item I think would be amazing is a rideable pirate ship. Yes, guys, an actual pirate ship? We already have interactive items that allow us to move around the map. We have the cloud that lets us float around, and we also have the bubble from the Wicked collaboration. So imagine if we received a tiny pirate ship that we could ride around the map. It could work like the cloud, but instead of floating normally, your character would stand inside a small ship while it moves around. Imagine everyone flying around free play pretending to be pirates. It would honestly be so funny. Also, I am still a little sick while recording this, so if I start slurring my words or sounding like I can't breathe, that is why. I'm trying my best, girlies, so make sure you subscribe and leave a like because maybe that will help me recover faster. But anyway, I really do think a rideable pirate ship would be an amazing reward. Since the developers are bringing back an older quest, adding at least one new reward would make the event feel fresh for players who already completed everything last year. They could keep all of the original Scarlet Fierce rewards for newer players while giving returning players a bonus item such as the pirate hook, a new hat, a sword, a treasure chest purse, or a rideable pirate ship. That way, everyone would have a reason to play the event. So yeah, I really do think the quest could be returning this Saturday. Of course, it could release later in the summer. The developers only said that the treasure hunt would return sometime this summer, so technically they still have time. But considering the original event released on July 26th last year, the timing feels almost too perfect. Come on, it has to be this weekend, right? Let me know down in the comments if you think the quest is coming back this Saturday. Also, tell me whether you think we'll only get the free play treasure hunt or if you think the original yacht quest will return too. For anyone who wasn't playing last year, the main rewards you should expect are Scarlet Fierce's top, skirt, boots, hairstyle, makeup, and the special Scarlet doll. There was also the original Chapter 1 where you investigated the music and the fog. Each path gave you a different reward, and after that, the free play treasure hunt allowed you to search for the remaining items and gems. It was honestly a really fun event. I do wish we were getting a completely new Summer Quest, but I'm still excited to see this one return, especially because so many newer players never had the chance to complete it. And who knows? Maybe the developers will surprise us with new rewards or a redesigned version of the quest. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much, but I really do hope returning players receive something new. Again, nothing has been officially confirmed for this Saturday yet. The developers could still announce something later this week, or the quest could come out at a completely different time. But I'll make sure to keep you guys updated if they post anything new, so if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you never miss any Dress to Impress news, leaks, quests, codes, or updates. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you girlies in the next one. Bye, girlies!